swear you used to couldn't smoke on Switch. I'd be on that about fucking blown. He was doing a lot more than that. Yup. Yum, eat him up, yum, eat him up. I don't want to do no recruiting. Bro, I'm about to make an auto recruit. I'm a football player, G. I ain't recruiting no nigga. Where we going? Huh. Yum, up, yum.
And now you'll choose where to start your journey. Here, you'll choose to create a coach. Now it's time to choose your coach archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What is the most important thing to you? Acquiring players, maximizing player development, or putting your team in the best position to succeed?
Yeah, did you have Ohio State one on Xbox? Oh, I know. Could have swear you somebody else on Xbox. One star. Yeah. My coach need to get better. Well, my freshman year, I can't go to the NFL, kid. Oh, shit. He got the flag. They put it in that nigga to the Raven. Bro, I'm about to safety.
Congratulations, it's time.
We can't switch what they look like. Bitch. If you can change their name and shit, then you should be able to change their shit. That's why I'm about to simulate to my next season. Buddy right here. He look off. Brother man. Hold on. They get out of the The worst shit ever. He gonna go to sleep. Only nigga that was on the stretcher was why was he even on the stretcher? This nigga name is Monte Law. They say he was one of them niggas was one of the niggas recording. It's like, y'all got Yeah, they was about to detain his ass. They beat the fuck out of him and they let him go. And he said, I told y'all we was gonna go to jail. He said, oh my mama, he's funny as fuck. 8 niggas went to jail. He talking about, I told y'all. I told y'all. They was fucking niggas up all around the courthouse.
They call niggas running to the front of that shit.
They call niggas running to the front of that bitch.
Craven Mason. One of them buildings out there. They could have. Wait, I don't think you're allowed to say that. There you go.
There you go. He said, I ain't gonna lie, I would've shot one of them. I don't think that big. He said, I would've shot one of them boys. They just so happened to be niggas. They just happened to be
What? When he like, what?
He said, Billy.
But we went
3-9 when I ain't play a game. Dude, nigga, you think this shit bad? We're one of the worst win every game. Kicker that look just like me. Got him. I know. They look like you.
Oh, wait, now.
Wait, never mind. He's a running back. Got him. Yeah, that's last night. Go send Busy a scholarship. Yeah, before they let the niggas come back. These niggas got hurt. I'm saying he got hurt game 1, that's why it was down 0-1 at the beginning. He must have got hurt again. Lighter over there? I don't see none of them. Alright. Yeah, them motherfucking Timberwolves, that's fucking 40. Shit, Butts is crazy. 10 for 40. So them not missed 45 3. Oh, we still got Malik Murphy. Oh, that's why DBZ right here. Houston. We the top 2. We the top 2 receivers. I gotta go. That looked like. Yeah, it looked like Dylan Schneider. Send me that shit. I gotta send that to BZ. Oh, bro, this nigga doing the TikToks like Dylan Schneider. Mr. D. He was happy as fuck to do that. Lost to Ohio State. I know he was mad as shit, man. Huh? Yeah, that's why I said that. I know he was mad as fuck, boy. He was a huge Notre Dame fan. That. I mean, it's Mr. Deal. Yeah. But shit, it's certain shit like, everybody remember like Mr. Hayes was like that fake tough nigga. Everybody, like he was fake tough as fuck, bro. My dad niggas. That's what I'm saying. Like, there was no need for you to put on that persona, bro. You want no chin up, chest out ass nigga. The whole time you out there getting your goods. You know what I'm saying? He just, get busy. You talking about when what's the name downstairs? That was Montana, nigga. That wasn't fucking Ray. Remember Montana got expelled? Montana got expelled for fighting the fat boy with the dreads. Oh no, that's when they was doing the fucking. That was the what's the name? That's when they was fighting Chubbs and. That wasn't a real fight. That's when it was like the senior beat down. That's what you talking about. Lil Ray never got in a real fight with his bitch ass. I know that for sure. Easy better be getting off the ground. I ain't be able to use you. Fuck, be locked on myself. Yum, eat 'em up, yum, eat 'em up. Bro. Oh, that shit because the nigga Dante Gamer, he be doing like the little clips between his little videos. Bro, he had a pick 6 or some shit. That's what he got in his hands. Like, yum, eat 'em out, yum. Oh, what? This nigga look like hear that nigga Rogue yesterday though, he was like, there's so many niggas out there that don't get that much respect to the easy. That nigga pressed the niggas to be out here fucking pressed. Bro, he said, yeah, he said, nigga got his shit up. He said he actually touched the deal. Pressed for even He said he motherfucker. Like, bro said, there was nothing that needs to be recorded, bro. Send to the commission. They said there wasn't supposed to be no position. I'm taking more positions as like safety, tight end, hopefully defensive end. I do. You gotta pick your position. Either way it go, I got it. That's gonna have the whole gaming. You know, that's supposed to be a non-league in the whole high school season. Hell yeah, but right, it was the high school playoffs, but now it's the whole high school. I feel like they really put this shit on. I feel, but then again, I feel like they had that. Well, they both, I think they both come like a both. No, the NCAA come on July, man, come on. But still, shit was on July. Thinking he was already out or something? I don't know. I don't know. Care for Chris because I already pre-ordered it. Y'all guys didn't do it. Oh, I gotta switch my position. That'll fucking make me easy better. I'm a captain. Like you. Terrible. Your shit all 99, ain't it? Your shit all 99s? I told you about that breaking special shit, that's what Oh, I'm already starting that corner, huh? Well, I appreciate the fucking offer. But I'm a fucking safe. I want to play safe, so I didn't even realize my motherfucking camera. I did, but it was a wall out there. That's the schedule. Yum yum, eat 'em up. Yum yum, eat 'em up. I'm leaving like this. Illinois first. You're on the fucking clock. Y'all better be careful, nigga. He's coming. Yum yum, eat 'em up. Yum yum, eat 'em up.
Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to K-Ville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. And the Blue Devils will kick it away first. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field, and they'll...
Oh shit, BZ supposed to be on defense too. Just so y'all can get locked the fuck up. Yum yum.
And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grower.
Why is that?
There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and
thank you,
around him.
Everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Using the quick game. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1.
No, I do, but I'm saying, like, I wish I could just lock on him all the time. Let me see. Well, bro, if they got a bad. Bro, you gotta look at this shit. This shit.
They'll try to bully their way for the first.
This
He's
is
dropped behind the line of
great.
scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Illinois lining up to punt this one away.
Oh yeah, punt return take. Gotta go.
Let's see what he
Gotta
can
go.
do with it.
Gotta go. Yep.
He gets out to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense
I'm
will set up
tripping,
shop. So the Duke Blue Devils offense
playing
taking
this
the
bitch
field
on
for a
50.
chance we have to see them today. And a big key
Like
as
this
this
one.
game unfolds. How aggressive will he be
Yeah, this thing
throwing the
like that.
football at a lockdown corner like that?
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see
shit,
how
I ain't
much
on
he'll
offense, though.
test that
Be-
quarterback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
Keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Trying to find his man on first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. shit. I don't know. We gonna have a season worth of fucking
on 1st and 10.
shit in this game.
He's gonna pass. Trying to make magic with his feet.
But I'm also
Really
on
nice
Heisman,
stop
though.
there from this senior leader. Guys, in basketball through
easy.
the
No,
years, we've
fucking
seen the
Heisman.
Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
I think this is going to be a real test of
Bro, just
Fires
do
a
a pick.
bullet. Now it's picked off.
Cause I went locked
Takes it
in.
the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing.
Hold on, first up, I'm supposed to be a receiver, folks. Oh, I gotta quit this. I got to. I ain't a receiver nowhere. I'm over here looking through the receivers. I'm like, hold on. Man, that shit is Heisman over, sweet. He ain't tripping. Who's throwing 50 picks? I was just going crazy. I'm sick about that. I can't even clip that BZ. I don't think I even little plays that was here, man. Oh, yeah, you got it. I had to go to corner so I could go to safety and receiver. You said what? Yeah, it's me. Yeah, Skrilla is me. Yeah, I keep saying that wrong. It's Skrilla, yeah, it's me. I be saying, yeah, I'm Skrilla, yeah, I'm Steve. Baby Shark go boom, boom. Hold on, I got, what's the name off? Wear and tear off. What the fuck?
Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to K-Ville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Blue Devils offense will get the first swing of the game. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense. And I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend when a receiver lines up in the same spot every time. I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And this defense has forced a couple of incompletions, and now with a chance to get off the field on 3rd and 10. Quick strike complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. The Fighting Illini take possession, and their offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys and the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
The give to the lone running back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. from the gun, the ground game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack.
It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After misfiring, it's 2nd down.
So I made you a receiver, and you can play receiver.
He's looking to throw.
I made me a corner, and I can play safety.
Touchdown, Duke.
You can probably
And
make
this offense gets on the board in the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying
my quarterback is
this
Malik Murphy
offense
already,
looks
so I
like
ain't
they're in
care.
good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
And the extra
And with
point
me, you
is
already
good, and it's
you
a
got the touchdown
4-point
pass.
lead.
You open as fuck
About
like
to
that.
kick it away after
He's
scoring
gotta
a
throw it up.
touchdown.
I got the 2 passes to get his.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't
shit.
on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game.
I might try
And a
that.
big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball
Or I'll
out
go to
front.
safety.
The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the
kill him.
catch.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Out of the gun to give to the back. Hard running there. Finally right out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Illinois lining up quickly. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that pass is intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
First game. game of the season. BZ got a tutty.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field.
And
David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play call,
and
he just threw a pick.
Got room on the return.
Bro,
And
I'm
a big
BZ
return
doing
after the
somebody else.
INT sets up the offense for this possession.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 2nd and goal, they give it to him again. See if he's got a nose for the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to hit. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
and that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
To the air, it's Murphy. This time he's got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of the play will stand. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Really nice job there by both. And the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. The Blue Devils are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it. Tackled, but he has a 1st down.
We knew coming into this one, guys, the offense wanted to get this guy the ball. I had no idea it was going to be like this, though. We're not even done the 1st quarter. He already has over 100 yards receiving.
And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the 1st down. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. 1st down to start the drive after the break. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got it! Big gets it in! Touchdown, Blue Devils!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the 1st half.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. App State came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Boone had to sweat things out for much of the 2nd half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Offense set on 1st down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. Illinois right back to the line. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Altmaier. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, Dave.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive.
Catch and stride inside the 15. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Duke.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season. On point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense started the season off with a bang.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down, have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the ball is picked off. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense. You study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. Wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. power football with the run. At the 40, there he goes. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They're going to ride this running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
29 Philly, 2-9.
Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Fires to the big fella. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
That is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Gets open down the middle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Got him downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And now on second down for this offense. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Immediately fires to the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They're working that left side. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. One of the offshoots of expansion, particularly in the Big Ten, was how viable could the ACC remain, and it just sort of ramps up the stakes when they meet on the field.
Yeah, I think all of this conference realignment, all the...
Got a lot of running room. Past the 10. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this up.
Touchdown Illini! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stenson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you go...
Off he goes. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And the stomping has commenced.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second. They take their first drive in the third quarter, march it down the field and score. There is no end in sight with these guys.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. They're trailing by 10 to Notre Dame. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that, dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver. So they're facing third and short from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Altmaier. Got his man downfield. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He leaves it with his back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is it, yards per rush. They look at plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job on the defense.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again. Fires the pass, intercepted.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Ready to fire from the pistol. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. And
First down pass.
down after a terrific pickup. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10.
First down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Take this one away.
Coming out with it, it's Stinson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some...
Flying out to the left. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Duke. And the punishment has been extended. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching his defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll
just kick.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Makes sense.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. To throw, it's Altmaier. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Valentine. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. New set of downs after that completion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. looking to go up top on first down. And they can't make the connection.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of.
And here's the third interception of the night. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build. Young man going out, getting an interception. Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play.
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. After the incompletion, looking at second down. They'll go to the ground. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Illinois puts it in play from the red zone. They'll throw it on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. The give to the back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week one, all the detractors, all the naysayers.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
He makes a catch, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Illini!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Lofts one deep down the right side. And he's got it at the tag. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And the beatdown has ensued.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Syracuse is going to walk off the field there inside the dome with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On first down, here comes this offense. Defense in press coverage. He wants to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's a first down for the offense.
He's going to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw, trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. With the catch, it's Valentine.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. The aerial assault continues. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And man, is that just an indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in this one.
And the Blue Devils in the hurry up. Going up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Trying to start the drive with a pass. On target to the left. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Comes out throwing on first down. Complete in the middle. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Up,